The agriculture show, agriculture show, agriculture show, the agriculture show, 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 the agriculture show, yo. The Agriculture Show is filmed in front of a live, stock audience. And now, here's your host, Rootin' Tootin' Jim!
Welcome, folks. This is The Agriculture Show. I'm your host, Rootin' Tootin' Jim, and we're going to have a hoot and a holler right now because this is the very first episode of The Agriculture Show. Now, if you had any questions, if you ever wanted anything answered about anything agriculture related, anything farming related, send them on in, because here at The Agriculture Show, we know everything when it comes to farming. Hey, and in this episode, we're going to look specifically at crops.
Crops?
Now, a great farmer once told me that the best way to plant your crops is in a field. This great farmer, he said that in the field it doth yield, and never has a truer word been spoken.
Crop tops.
A field like this. A field like this. A field like this. Not like this.
Crops. Back in ye olde times, farmers had to hand sow their crops, in a motion rather similar to this one. That was until the crop horse came along and made the whole thing that much easier.
Crops!
Come on! Does Jeeves not really cut it for you anymore? Well, question Quinn.
Hello?
Hello, I'm just wondering who made the clouds?
I don't know. Cloudy McCloudison?
Oh, wow, thanks.
Ahoy hoy!
Oh yes, hello. I was just wondering, if I put 700 yards worth of sheep together, how long would that be?
I don't know, like 700 yards?
Oh wow, thank you!
I'm a serious businessman. I do a serious business job. When I finish, anything goes. Oh.
Okay, and now, ladies and gentlemen, this week's Top of the Crop. In at number 5, mash it, chip it, roast it, it's potatoes. A non-mover at number 4, so nice, they named it rice. It's rice. A new entry at number 3, get out your rape alarms, it's rape. Moving down one place at number 2, are you lost? Am I lost? Who knows? We're all lost because we're in a maze. And this week's number 1, climbing 58 places, it's your sweet pick, sugarcane.
Yeah, go on then.
Folks, we have got an absolute coup for you. This man has won Farmer of the Year 96 years consecutively. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Donaldo. Yeah, say hello to your fans, Donaldo.
Hello, everyone. I come from Gloucester. Well, I don't come from Gloucester originally. I come from Scotland because we're better in Scotland than English. But I came down because the weather's better.
This is fantastic. A few questions, Donaldo.
Yes.
We really want to give an insight to our fans here at the Agriculture Show. So I was wondering, what's the best colour tractor to have?
Oh, well, I like the green one
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
because you can hide in the grass.
Excellent, excellent stuff. And I was wondering, what's the best type of chicken to use if you just want to, do a jigsaw puzzle?
Well, I've had a chicken go through the straw chopper, and I don't think we could puzzle them back together after that.
Well, that sounds like an absolute travesty.
Well, he was a kit form when he came out. He came out in bits.
Oh dear. Well, that does not sound like a hoot and a holler. But Donaldo.
It was for us, but not for the chicken.
Oh, fantastic. And finally, Donaldo, I just want to know, and I know everybody wants to know, when is the next greenhouse being built?
We haven't worked that one out yet, but when it is, we'll let you know.
Excellent.
Ding,
Agriculture
ding.
Show fans, thank you so much. Donaldo!
Thank you, thank you.
Questions and answers. Ask questions, get answers.
Folks, here at the Agriculture Show, we love your questions. So if you have any, just text them in, email them in, fax them in. It doesn't matter because we'll get them somehow. So here's a couple of questions that we've been asked here at the Agriculture Show. This comes in from Willie D of Tibbers. And Willie D says, how come those things you're standing on are round? Well, that's an excellent question, Willie D. I mean, hay bales, when hay bales were created, they were made initially prism. They were kind of like pyramids. The great Egyptians made these pyramids, and they thought, the best way to make hay bales is pyramid. But then some clever man came along, and he was like, no, we'll make them round. And that's why they're round. Thanks. Thanks, Willie D. Okay, folks, that was a wonderful question from Willie D. And now we'll take another question. This one comes in from Angus Goothberg Davidson, and he wants to know, how many cows can a bull manage? Well, you see, it's a pretty funny story, actually. I was once playing Cow Manager. It's kind of like Football Manager, but more like cows. And Cow Manager says that a bull can handle precisely 17.35 cows. There you go. You heard it here first, folks, at the Agriculture Show. Thanks. Okay, folks, now time for one final question here at the Agriculture Show. And this one was sent in by Bigger Vin of Old Tibbers as well. Bigger Vin asks, is it true that you dress sheep in lingerie? Hey, we won't be answering that one, ladies and folks. Thanks. Hey folks, thank you so much for tuning into the Agriculture Show. We have had an absolute hoot and a holler today. We've had such a good time. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the people that were involved today. Thank you to all the questions. A big thank you to Donaldo. 96 years, Farmer of the Year. Incredible. What a coup for the Agriculture Show. Anyway, I've been Rootin' Tootin' Jim, and we'll say howdy-yo.
Nah, that was fine.